Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee,
Namaste, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to our Shreem Brzee Global Community Chanting Call. And we are definitely a global community. Please continue to post who you are, where you're calling from. We always like to say hi to everybody, and do let us know if you're here for the first time. We love to welcome the new folks, and hope it's not your last time joining us. So this is Donna from Pillai Center. My spiritual name is Ronnie. And we welcome all of you with love. So glad that you're here today. Dr. Pillai, whose picture you see on the screen here, is an international teacher, a spiritual leader, a scholar mystic from southern India. And his mission is to alleviate human pain and suffering in all forms, including changing the financial karma of people. So one might ask, well, how does he do that? Well, he does that because he is a Siddha, a fully enlightened being. And through his intense love and compassion for the human race, he has chosen to return to the earth plane to help humanity evolve. And one of his city powers is to help change people's karma, particularly in the area of finances and abundance. So Dr. Pillai has said, everything that is beautiful, everything that is luxurious, everything that makes you happy and blissful is provided by the goddess. So who is the goddess, you might say? Well, the goddess that we are talking about is Shreem Brzee Lakshmi, the goddess of spiritual and material abundance. And when we chant her mantra, we tap into her energy, we connect with her, and she responds immediately and will shower her children with blessings. So it's just a matter of us being receptive to that. So a couple of weeks ago, we started to watch the 8 flaws that are impeding our success. And the first one that we watched a couple of weeks ago was the one on the mind. Oh boy, this was a juicy one. And you can watch that replay too by going back a couple of weeks ago of this replay and check that out. But Dr. Pillai said that the mind lives in the past and doesn't know how to live without the past. So we are just locked into this endless loop of what was and has nothing to do with what is now. What is now. So what do? Well, we have to silence the mind, silence those thoughts, and slip into that super consciousness. Dr. Pillai gave the example of when you're reading a book and you start to get kind of drowsy and suddenly, you know, your head just nods and the book drops and you have entered that state between awake and sleeping, that 4th state of consciousness called Turiya. And in there, that is where a lot of inspiration can come. So he talks about, you know, Edison used to do that. He would sit on a chair, which was on a metal platform, and he'd hold an iron ball in his hand, and he'd kind of go into a meditation. And when he'd slip into that 4th state, his hand would open, the ball would drop and make a bang on the steel, the metal plate that the chair was sitting on. And at that point, he would wake up and he would remember what he had just been thinking, which was brilliance and was, the beginning of so many of his different inventions. So, and we can do that too. We can enter that state. So he talks about that. Now, today, we are going to watch a short video on the 2nd flaw, and that is the body. Ah, yes, the body. So get comfortable, and it's only about a 4-minute video, but boy, he really packs a punch in here about how the body can impede our success. So with that, get comfortable, get in a place preferably where you're not going to be distracted, and listen to these gems, these golden nuggets from Dr. Pillai.
Now, the 2nd flaw, which goes along with the 1st flaw, is the body. The body carries all the senses. The sense organs are all there. And they attract you. For instance, the taste buds is the very powerful, the most powerful of all sense pleasure is eating. Okay. And the eating gives you so much happiness, the taste. But then, if you taste the amrita, the elixir that drops from your brain, and you experience it on the tongue, And that is the most satisfying, rejuvenating one. Don't become a victim to these taste buds. They are misdirecting you so that you lose your consciousness and then binging, and then you don't even stop. So that's a flaw. And each of the sense is a flaw. Music, for instance. The music can be transformative, but most of the time they are for sense pleasure. That is going to be really misdirecting. What do you do? For everything I do, I will try to give a technique so that this session is useful. Just listen to the music of the spheres, or the music that not heard. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. John Keats. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. And you will hear the music. There is a music, a divine music. How do you do that? Now just close your eyes and then put attention on your ears, and then be receptive of things that enter your ears. Then you will see the transformation taking place. And this is a meditation that you may want to do. And while you are listening to music, and I want to give more information, but keep listening to the music, the unheard melodies. The body is a problem, the second problem, that the flaw that impedes your success because of the body. There is no way you can conquer the body. It is always there in your consciousness. Can you get out of the body? Yes. And I demonstrated the book falling from your hand, and then you're going to go there, then the body is gone, the mind is gone. Again, you do that. Then the diseases in the body is gone when you are moving out of the body. Okay? And then the body mind are transcended, and then you have been able to somewhat be able to get rid of these two flaws of the body and the mind that impede success. The mastery of the mind, the mastery of the body are therefore very important.
So, wow. What a beautiful, brief, but power-packed direction from Dr. Pillai. The body is misdirecting you. You know, we forget, we get into the sense pleasures, and, you know, he brought up the point about binge eating. You know, we eat something that is delicious, but we are deluded into thinking that that is where our bliss comes from. And then when the taste fades, we eat some more and we eat some more. And we are, like he says, misdirected. You know, that craving, that little bit of bliss we get from the chocolate biscuit, as you say, Wahid, is so temporary. And we think this is what is going to make us happy. And it's not. What's really going to make us happy is to know who we really are. You know, we are deluded into staying locked into the body, which means that we forget who and what we really are, which is beings of light. We are beings of light. The light body is our true body. The light body is our true body. So we've got the mind and we've got the body. So what do? Well, we have to replace those limited concepts of who and what we are and what we need in this lifetime. We replace that with the mantra. The mantra Shreem Brzee is the one that we will be focusing on today. There are many, many mantras, which are really excellent, so excellent. I'm sorry, I'm reading what he just said. A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. Well, yes, in many cases, that is so true. But anyway, we are going to chant Shreem Brzee today. And Dr. Pillai has said that Shreem Brzee will not only replace that negativity, it will actually go into your DNA and replace those concepts that perhaps we have carried with us for lifetimes and have been handed down to us from all of our ancestors. Those negative, oh, we can't have that, or it's a sin to have too much money, or, you know, all of this other garbage, these garbage thoughts, because that's what they are. We are blessed beings. And the goddess wants nothing more than to shower us with all of her blessings. So that's what we will do today by chanting Shreem Brzee. You know, the sound Brzee was the first sound that was given to Dr. Pillai by Vishwamitra, the great saint. But he added the sound Shreem to it to make it more powerful. And because Shreem is the sound of life, so Shreem is going to transcend not just money, but it's everything. Everything that's beautiful in life is what we get from Shreem. And then the Brzee is the abundance and brings that brr sound, brings that into manifestation. So get comfortable for the next 35 minutes or so. We are going to chant Brzee and Shreem Brzee, and then we will meditate with Dr. Pillai, where he will install that sound in our body, mind, and soul, that we can go forth and live an abundant life. So be comfortable now. Be quiet. Remember, every time, every syllable that you chant of this mantra is transforming you in the most magnificent way. So thank you, everyone who has posted here. And a warm welcome to the brand new people. So let's go ahead and chant.
BRZEE, BRZEE, BRZEE. 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 BRZEE, 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 BRZEE,
BRZEE, come into my life, into my body, into my mind, into my soul, and change me all over. Immediately at this moment, so that I don't have to wait. Waiting is a waste of time. Put your attention on your third eye. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Allow the sound to go deep into the third eye. And from there, let it go into the entire brain. And pervade the whole body. You don't have the burden to check out what is going to work for you. BRZEE will be like a watchdog to keep away wrong projects from your mind. It will spontaneously spring the right thought. The right thought will show up because of the power of BRZEE. The right project will show up. BRZEE, 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 BRZEE. Absolutely, you have no responsibility. You have given everything to BRZEE to control. BRZEE, 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 BRZEE. Now join me. BRZEE, 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 BRZEE. Allow the sound to permeate the mind, the body and the soul. BRZEE, 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 BRZEE. Now, mentally keep repeating it within the third eye. You have completely given your financial plans, future to BRZEE. Let BRZEE lead you, control you, take over you.
Close your eyes. Karma is your thought process. And that thought process is responsible for the kind of things you create around you. So if your thought process is just oriented towards scarcity, towards negativity, towards poverty, then that's what you create. We create our own reality, so poverty or prosperity. Now, going to call on Shreem Brzee, the goddess of wealth. Shreem Brzee. Chant with me. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Our body is full of golden light. Shreem Brzee. 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 Now, put two beams of light into your two eyes and saturate the eyes, the eyeballs, with the light, golden light. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let a beam of light push through the mouth. Let the tongue feel the light. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let the ears receive the light. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let the light go through the two nostrils and to the lungs. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. The light fills the heart and the rest of the organs within the body. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Let the light fill our entire brain. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Let it fill our third eye, the pineal gland. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Just stay in the experience of light. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Make a prayer to bless you with abundance. Call on her with your body, mind and soul and heart. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Chant with me. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Now, completely surrender to God. Surrender your limited, constricted, poverty-stricken consciousness, scarcity-stricken consciousness. That's what you surrender. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Chant mentally in your eyes. The ears, the two nostrils, the tongue. The heart. Our entire brain. Our third eye, the pineal gland. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Make a heartfelt, sincere prayer for all your needs. No prayer will ever go unrealized if you do it with your heart. Now, pray for whatever you want to manifest. She has come and occupied your body, mind and soul. She will be with you and protect you. When you go to bed, pray to her. When you wake up in the morning, pray to her. Whenever you pray in the morning, always pray that you should create miracles today. Thank her for this day. Be grateful for her grace. Now, slowly, slowly, open your eyes. God bless.
Slowly and gently, you can begin to come back to yourself. Start to become aware of your body again. Become aware of your surroundings. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And as you come back to yourself, stay in that experience of light. Your true body is the body of light. The cravings we feel for the physical body oftentimes are just the craving to know God and to know that we are that body of light. Dr. Pillai has said, "You are God on earth." Let us pray to always remember that. As you come back, feel free to post in the chat any experiences you had today that you might want to share with everyone. We've got a couple of cool things in the works here that I want to share with you. This Sunday will be a free webinar, How to Manifest with Fire. Dr. Pillai has talked a lot about fire labs, about how these rituals with fire, calling on the divine and having the prayers go up in the smoke to the divine, are extremely powerful. So there will be a webinar this Sunday with Beth Damaris from Pillai Center. An amazing, amazing woman. She's been doing fire labs for one of our weekly fire labs for one of our courses. And gosh, they're just so darn powerful. So that'll be Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, 7:30 p.m. UTC, and 1 a.m. IST. And you'll be able to watch replays of that on YouTube as well. And if you look in the description area underneath the video box here, click on show more, and it'll open it up to see all the goodies there. And you'll see one of the first ones is information and the link for the free webinar. And tomorrow, as always, we'll be doing another prayer and meditation session, Living My Lord's Prayer. And there's the information there as well. So hopefully you can join us. One of the things that I might recommend is if you continue to look in the description area, you'll see the title. It says Downloadable Meditations from Dr. Pillai. And the first one is the Light of Shreem Brzee Meditation that we just did with Dr. Pillai. You can click on that SoundCloud link and download that. And that is something that you can play 24/7 in your home, especially at night when you're sleeping. Just let Dr. Pillai, let his voice, let his will, his sankalpa, his divine thought and desire to transform us go right into you as you sleep. Huge difference, huge difference. You know, if you can't play it all night, at least play it while you're falling asleep. That way it will set the stage, so to speak, for a divine experience in your sleep. So let me just look at the chat here for just a moment. So Healing Alternative, that was a great experience that you shared. Let me read it. Many miracles, including being overpaid $10,000 since it was their mistake. Legislation decrees I don't pay it back. Chanting since 2016. Keep going, even when it feels bad. Yeah, that is just a perfect example of what Shreem Brzee can do. Just by, even when you feel cruddy, like, I don't know if this is working, you know, that's the mind. Its job is to doubt. So set the mind aside and just keep chanting and keep praying that for Shreem Brzee to come into your body, your mind, your soul, and change you all over so that you don't have to wait. Waiting is a waste of time, as Dr. Pillai says. And please don't use any current situation that might be negative. Please don't turn that into your mantra. I don't have, I don't have, I don't have, I don't have. Right. Exactly. Mantras work, even if they're not so good mantras. So please change your mantra to be Shreem Brzee. And if anything, you know, Dr. Pillai had given us a technique a couple of years ago. I want a house. I want a house. I want a house. Shreem Brzee. I want a house. I want a house. And that can work for any situation that you want. I want perfect health. I want perfect health. Shreem Brzee. And that's just an amazing technique. So get rid of the I don't have mantra and turn it into the I want Shreem Brzee mantra. Please, it will make a huge difference. Ooh, Vernita's saying, I received a check for $600 2 days ago, unexpectedly. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, you know, the goddess is always with you. She's always with you. Never doubt that. He is asking, can this mantra be used to heal others? If they chant it, what I would do is to pray to Dr. Pillai. That's what I do. You know, if you start chanting for other people, oh, don't do that, because you could conceivably take on their karma, and you got enough of your own. So I wouldn't do that. That's definitely not recommended. However, you can pray to a divine being to help them. That's what I do. You know, each day I have my own little routine that I do, my ritual that I do, where I pray to Babaji to help those in need. So, yeah. Yeah, Anusha is saying, being grateful for small things in life is like opening small doors to very big things. I love that. It is easy and rewarding. Sadhguru Babaji, we love you. Yes, indeed. That is fantastic. And, ooh, I'm glad you brought that up, because the second announcement that I want to make is that not this coming Thursday, but the following Thursday is Thanksgiving here in the United States. And to kick off a spiritual revival, we will be having a gratitude session where we will be chanting in gratitude for what we have. We're still in the planning phases. In fact, we just started talking about it yesterday, but that may include different rituals and fire labs and things like that. So I'll have more information about that next week, so you can plan, but it will be Thursday, the 25th of November. Okay. Kristen says, I want a new car with a new BMW, new brand. Okay, right on, Kristen, definitely. Yeah. So yeah, continue to post if you would like, and certainly any experiences that, that you have. Wahid says, yes, Donna, you need to slap my bad attitude. Consider yourself slapped, Wahid. Oh, love you. Love you guys. This is such a wonderful session that we have every week. There's always something fantastic that happens, and so much grace and so much blessings just abound, and just we're just in that vortex of the love of God, and we can't get any better than that. So Daniel says, I'm praying that my living situation changes. Yes, see it changing. You know, write it down. Write down your perfect life. What do you want? Write it down in great detail. Oh, Vincent says, I already got it within a year. Oh, cool. Fantastic, Vincent. Thank you. Thank you for that clarity. I thought you were waiting for it, but you got it already. Perfect. Perfect. But yeah, writing is a very powerful tool. Not only writing Shreem Brzee, definitely do that, but also write down your perfect life. This is a very powerful exercise. Years and years and years ago, my husband and I were going through financial stuff. I started to tell you about it last week. That's the time when we were living with my dad and taking care of him. And we definitely needed a financial breakthrough on our own, even though living with my dad and taking care of him took the pressure off of us financially, but it's like, well, no, we got to get our own act together here. So, and we were with a coach and he had us write down our perfect life. And it was amazing because within a month or two, about 90% of what we had written down came to pass. And that was even without Shreem Brzee. We didn't even know about Shreem Brzee back then. That was a long time ago. But writing is a very powerful technique. Write what you want, write great detail. Every day go back and read it and add to it in great detail. Makes a huge difference. Huge difference. So thanks everybody. We are going to get going with our call, finish that up today. And appreciate you so much. Thank you, Doris. Feeling blessed and energetic too. That's wonderful. So we'll end with darshan as we always do. This is a time when we can again connect with Dr. Pillai. A guru's grace is not limited by time or space. And in his light body, he is always with us. So we tune in again, tap into Dr. Pillai's energy just by looking at his photograph, by looking into his eyes and praying for what you need and what you want, and also offering great gratitude for everything that you have already received. And we have received so much, whether you know it or not. That's a good thing to examine too. What do you have? You got up this morning. That's a blessing. Be grateful for that. You have food to eat. Be grateful for that. A lot of people don't even have food. So we are blessed. Wahid is saying that Ian Harris came home from the hospital and thanks you for all your love. That's great. Continued blessings to Ian. Ian is a friend of ours that comes to these calls all the time, and he's been absent for a few weeks. So we found out why last week, and that was that he was in the hospital. So we're glad that he's home, and send blessings to him as well. Again, Wahid, thank you. All righty. So thanks again, everybody, for joining us. We will conclude with darshan. God bless you. We love you. And we'll see you soon. Namaste.